from the Denver area. This guy has really good stuff. I don't think he's more of a bulldog. Good fastball, 92 to 94 miles an hour. Good hard slider. That's his main go-to pitch. But you talk to anybody around this guy that knows him, he's the ultimate competitor, one of the top young left-handed pitchers in the game right now.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Segura turns and goes to second. And he will cruise into second base as he starts things out tonight with a double.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. Murphy's got it, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Time now for a glance at the Phillies' batting order in this one. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bullet back up the middle. And Desmond will make the catch, and that ends the inning. One run on one hit, no errors, and no one left. Into the box now, Garrett Hampson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Popped him up. Real Muto moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night, and that swung on and missed for strike 1.
I love the aggressive approach by this pitcher right now, getting on the mound and getting ahead of the first 3 guys he faces.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Victor Martinez. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike taken to throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Runner goes for third. Pitch is a called strike. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Driven nicely into the gap. And this will bang up against the wall. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. And McCutchen is into third base with a triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him. So he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around.
Standing in now, Maikel Franco. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Still only one out in the inning. Skied into straightaway right. Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2. Stepping in, Nick Pivetta, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Murphy is there and the side is retired. Striding in for the Rockies, Nolan Arenado. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just run this thing over to first himself for the unassisted out.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
That's a stone cold take right there. Easily could have been rung up instead.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him. And he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Trevor Story stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Strike two.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground. Back to the top of the order now, and that will bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Blackman is there to put it away for out number one.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
The right fielder. Right.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. First pitch on its way. No balls and one strike. Hernandez, base runner at first with one out. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with two strikes. High in the air out to center field. Desmond is there to put it away for out number two.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Ready now, Rhys Hoskins.
Rhys Hoskins.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike one to start the at-bat. Two out with the man at first. Behind 0-2 now. And 2, here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Blackman on the move, and no one will track it down. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled off. And there he goes toward second. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning. Coming to the plate now, Ian Desmond, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-2. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. No balls and a strike to count. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
And that's in there for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Stepping up now, Victor Martinez. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Martinez.
Just short, hit hard. Story picks it up. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The left fielder, number 22.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2.
The third baseman.
2 are gone in the Philly fourth. And that means Maikel Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Hampson is there, and it's a very quick inning as the and that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
High in the air out to center field. Martinez is there. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Digging in, Daniel Murphy. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Daniel Murphy goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Charlie Blackmon is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. No runs, no hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ballgame, and that ends the inning. So next to the plate for the Phils, JT Realmuto, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for NL catchers. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little Billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman?
He's going,
see what happens.
Runner goes. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Ready for another shot now. Gene Segura hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. A bouncer up the middle. Hampson gloves it. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now. Ready once again, Cesar Hernandez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air to center. Desmond giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it. Makes the play, one away.
Up next for Colorado.
In now for Colorado, David Dahl. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In there for strike one, 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. David Dahl becomes the second out in the bottom of the fifth. The windup and the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They trail in this one 3-0. Now at the plate, Bryce Harper. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Harper.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Dero, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Murphy is there, 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Standing in, Victor Martinez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The second for 1. Back to Murphy, not in time, and they'll get just the 1 out.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Strike called. Now the throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
He's going.
Runner's on his way to third. This is in the air out to right. Blackman is under it, and that ends the inning. Phillies leading off the inning, Ian Desmond, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. In there, 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Martinez makes the play, and there are 2 gone. Now,
pitcher, number 21, Kyle.
Mark Reynolds will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Bryan Shaw will come on in relief now, as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. High in the air out to center field. Desmond is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, JT Realmuto. His numbers against Bryan Shaw, he's a perfect 2 for 2. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Desmond is right there, and he's got it for out number 2.
The pitcher,
so here now is the pitcher, Nick Pivetta. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Garrett Hampson. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Here's Daniel Murphy now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And now a pitch on the way. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. On to first, and there were 2 down. Running in, Charlie Blackmon. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hot shot on the ground is short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jean Segura. He was a ground out victim last time up. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard liner to center field. There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out. So with 1 gone here in the top of the 8th, even the home fans are starting to sense that we could be on the verge of witnessing history as we get a look at our line score here, and you see the big number. No hits for the home team through 7. And the pitch. Line drive to center field. Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more. Bryce Harper, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Blackmon is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as this side is. Here's Nolan Arenado. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter is going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
1-1 the count now. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
So he sets him down swinging. Nolan Arenado becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Popped him up. Franco has a play. 2 gone. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing. Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
1-2 now. Hard hit ball to second. Base hit, and the perfect game comes to an end here in the 8th. So close. But with one swing of the bat, the no-hit bid ends here with 2 out in the 8th. Still a remarkable pitching performance nonetheless.
Boy, it sure is, Matty V. Boy, you get that part of the game as a pitcher into the 8th inning. It's hard not to look past getting that last out thinking about the 9th B-row, but they made him pay here with 2 outs in the 8th.
Yeah, he's thrown the ball so good, Dan. He's worked all sides, in and out, up, down, all quadrants up.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Mike Dunn enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Number 38, Mike Dunn. Now playing center field and batting 9.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Now batting, the center fielder, Victor.
Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Martinez. Good leadoff at second there. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Looking up is Tapia. Way gone out to the tree farm. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 4th home run here in the early going as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind it.
And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Bronco.
In now, Maikel Franco. He swings and grounds it to short. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get-me-over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
Jake McGee comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Into the box, JT Realmuto. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Blackman is under it. He's got it 1 away. The throw to third. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Nick Pivetta. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. First pitch coming, here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now a pickoff play at second. McCutchen on second. Franco at first. 1 gone. And he popped him up. Hampson ranging into shallow right. He can't get there as it falls in. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
The bat, number 2.
Gene Segura standing in. His individual history against Jake McGee. He's 0 for 5. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air out to right. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game. Throw won't get him.
Now batting.
He was not messing around in that at-bat. Looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
0-1 the count. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. He's in at second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Now batting. The right fielder.
And now Bryce Harper. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard down the line. The 0-1. High fly ball out to deep right field. Blackmon going back at the track. The wall. Gone. A 2-run home run here for Bryce Harper. Number 197 in his career as the blowout continues.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him, he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Sun Hano comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Lifted in the air out to right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that. So digging in now, Chris Iannetta. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The catcher.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now he ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Chris Iannetta is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the 9th. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and the Rockies are now down to their final out of the game. Into the box now, Garrett Hampson. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Throw on to first, he'll take care of him, and the Phillies will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 10-0, the final shutout score in this one. The Phils jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Nick Pivetta gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he tosses a complete game 1-hitter. So that's a wrap.
I don't know how You say you sticking to the script, say that poppin' at the loop and put your hands up. We can hit, we can hit, we can hit, we can hit. Grab a shoulder, can you dig? MI's always wins, ain't no time for talking shit. Put your hands up. We can hit, we can hit, we can hit, we can hit.
Talking reckless, quicker than nothing. I don't need nobody, I'm showing up and I'm right. I am. Throwing
Saturday night baseball set to come your way from the Lodo section of downtown Denver. Tonight it's the third of this 4-game weekend series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Colorado Rockies. The Phillies find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. Gene Segura standing in, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for Philadelphia, the shortstop, Gene
ready to deliver.
Segura.
Here's the first pitch. Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Has a look, now the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. In there, a base hit. And now Bryce Harper. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's hitting .429. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Segura rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
And it looks like they're picking up right where they left off last night, where they posted some big offensive numbers. Well, he keeps the party going with a double here. Got to be a tall order to duplicate last night's performance, but they'll give it a try.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground to short. Story scoops it up. In to score the runner from third. Stepping in, Nick Williams. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Drilled right back up the middle. There's one. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
At the plate, JT Realmuto. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's gone 3 for 8. And he fouls this one off. There's no question that these guys have been having a good year so far, but they've been on a real tear lately. Dan Dero, what's been working so well for this team recently?
Everything, Matty. Offense, defense, great.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rockies, the second baseman.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I'm definitely excited to watch Trevor Story in this one. This guy is the reigning Silver Slugger champion in the National League for shortstops. That's saying a lot. He can hit, and obviously he can pick it at that position. I think he's one of the best players in the game.
Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy. Chopped at the plate. And there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's hitting .429. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Harper is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Striding into the box, Victor Martinez, and he has been, pardon the cliche, in fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over the past 8 ball games. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Aaron Nola.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and it'll be the pitcher up next, Aaron Nola. Line toward right center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out hit here brings up Gene Segura.
Boy, D-Roy, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Stepping in now, Gene Segura. High in the air out to center field. Desmond moves over, and that retires the side. Phillies down on. Here's Nolan Arenado. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Another 0-2 home. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
First offering on its way. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. David Dahl becomes out number 2 this inning. Hit hard on the ground to second. Hernandez on the grass. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 2-3 go the Rockies. They trail in this one 3-0.
Leading off for the Phillies.
Taking in now for Philadelphia, Cesar Hernandez. He reached on a single in his first try. Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. Digging in, Bryce Harper. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have helped.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Blackmon going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Man, you can't hit it any better than that and keep it in the park. As we take a look here, you can see that it hits high off the wall, almost a 3-run homer, but it'll have to. To be content with a 2 RBI double.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. Hampson